Hi, this is Jim, and welcome to A Quick Cup of Coffee with Jim. In today's episode, we're going to talk about, can there be too much free info in a niche? And this came about because I had a customer actually email into the help desk and say, most sites in my niche offer free training articles. If I Google my main keywords, etc., I get many sites with free advice. Why then would someone actually purchase an ebook? And, that's really a great question, and hopefully I have a great answer for you. The thing you need to understand is that there's tons of free info out there, and it's out there for a reason. The internet runs on information. And typically the way most people market is they first give free info, and then they hope that people will pay for the info, usually in the form of an ebook. And then after that, they're hoping they can move on to e-classes and other stuff like that. The thing you need to understand, though, is that when people think about free, what do they think about free? And how valuable is free? Well, when they first meet somebody or they don't know who somebody or a source is, free is worth about what you pay for it. Only after they have a relationship with somebody does free actually have the value that people are looking for. So you as a subscriber, you know that what I put out when it's free has value. If you didn't know me, you wouldn't know whether there was value in it or not. Conversely, when someone pays for something, the value is in the purchase. What you also need to understand, just from the standpoint of free information, is by its very nature, free information is all over the place. And it's on different websites, it's in forums, it's in Facebook, it's in articles, and so all the pieces are all over the place, and so somebody in their mind, it's very muddy, and they can't get the big picture, because what they end up with a ton of free information is actually more questions. Is the free information any good? Is the free information going to give me all the steps that I need? Is the source that it's coming from credible or not? And so all these are questions rather than certainties. Whereas with an ebook, they can infer that it's a book and it's probably pretty well organized and it's going to teach them what they need to know, whether it's all the resources or the steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. But here's the key for you to make sure that your ebook is good. And this is what really separates the free stuff from the paid stuff. And when you understand this, then you can make your offer a lot better. You have to take the information and add value to it. Now, how do you add value? Well, it's really simple, actually. And when you understand this, then it's going to help you to give people what they need as opposed to what you think they need and just guessing. What specifically adds value to any information is specifics. Not generalities, but specific advice. It's usually based on your own experience. And your own experience is really key when selling information. Another thing are specific case studies. How somebody, whether it's you or someone else, got a result. Tools and resources are huge. What tools do you use? What tools do other successful people use? And how can people access them? And then specifics about your niche. The other thing you can do to really separate your information is to put a lot of credibility behind what you're putting out there. And credibility is where you share your expertise. Again, that's based on experience, actually doing it. And that's one of the hugest keys to making a valuable ebook is adding expertise, your experience, which also means adding your insight, because insight comes from actually doing it. And finally, adding specific results that you've gotten, again, from your experience. So ultimately, what separates an ebook from free information is experience. That's the biggest thing, the voice of experience. And the last thing I'd want to leave you with on this issue is that free is a very limited value. However, when you take information and you add experience to it, the value goes way up. But if you take info and you add experience and then you add real-world advice, which some might call wisdom, because wisdom is experience and information in action, that's where the value is just absolutely huge, and you can really separate yourself from the competition. So your action steps from this video are real simple. Focus on adding value to your ebooks, and don't worry about too much free stuff. Worry about how you're going to make people's lives better, solve their problems, answer their questions. And if you'd like to know more about how to get your ebook done quickly, head on over to 7dayebook.com and we'll show you exactly how to do that and get it done in a week or less. I'm Jim Edwards, and I hope you enjoyed this quick cup of coffee. Have a great day.